greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. Off we go from Vegas. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision making. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right to the air goes Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Texas, Jonathan Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a third and 10. To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, on is Sam Martin to punt. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Right back to Mostert on first down. Raheem Mostert. And he's going to take this all the way home. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown Raiders. It's his second touchdown of the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down is Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 33-yard line. They'll go once more with Brooks. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He runs with it. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Young. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Brooks. Oh. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Panthers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. A 2nd down throw for Young. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchdown. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Young to throw on first down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On second down, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's Young. Catch made by Thielen. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second down and 3. Another try with Brooks. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. Throwing is Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll send him over to the left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick?
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. The motion man is Sanders. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. Past midfield. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defense.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Tremble comes in motion. On the ground, it's Brooks. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And a minimal gain there. Down to the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Young. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. They'll run with Hubbard. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. To throw, Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle by Tershawn Wharton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
They'll
4
drop to throw.
at the 44-yard line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Oh, a loose football. The Panthers have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going up top. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goal.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders.